It's a different energy when it's a Pisces woman and a Cancer man. Now, both of these signs are feminine signs. And when I say feminine, I just mean they have a hard time expressing themselves. Feminine equals receptive, masculine equals expressive. They both have a hard time expressing themselves, and that can be something that's hard in this relationship. They both need a high level of emotional security, but sometimes you run into a space where neither one of them will ask for it. A lot of times they end up breaking up, but they end up coming back to each other over and over again because they can sense the communication problem is simple, but they just don't know how to solve it. Make sure that you're opening up, especially as a Pisces woman. It's very easy for Pisces energy to get into its own little world, to get convinced that what they believe is the truth instead of investigating, instead of asking more questions. And also Pisces has a tendency to blame themselves when things go wrong. Now this gets tricky because Cancer has that same tendency. Cancer energy also experiences a high level of disappointment when their loved ones don't meet their needs. Experience an even higher level of disappointment when they feel like they've let their loved one down. That could be something that might drive a wedge between you guys. If you're constantly feeling like he let you down or isn't meeting your needs, he's going to internalize that as a Cancer, because Cancers care so much about the people that they love, their loved one, their home environment, those types of things. And so if he feels like he's constantly disappointing you, it may be one of those situations where he lets you go because he thinks that that's the best thing for you, even if that's not what you want. Communication as much as possible, because you guys do have a tendency to hold things in, especially tough things that might really need to be said, and making sure that you're aware of each other's emotional needs. What are the expectations? Do one of you guys really like to cuddle? Do one of you guys really like to spend quality time? Making sure that you know what the other person needs so that you can meet those expectations in fun, surprising, and consistent ways. It's just a small piece of the information that I give in a love blueprint reading. We go over your Venus, your Mars, your North Node, which for some reason people sleep on in relationships. But if your North Node isn't happy, you're not going to be able to make your relationship work. If you're interested in learning what you need to have healthy, loving, romantic, and platonic relationships, book a love blueprint reading with me. I think this can absolutely work because you guys are going to have that natural attraction because you're both water signs. So a lot of things aren't going to need to be said because you both get them. You're both water signs. But at the same time, you're going to have the same flavor of shadow, if that makes sense. So my husband is a Cancer sun. I am an Aquarius sun. And so much more goes into compatibility than just sun signs. But my sun sign brings logic to his emotions, and his sun sign brings emotions to my logic. So we kind of balance each other out. Two water signs together work beautifully. You guys have to learn to speak the same emotional language because there's going to be a lot of emotional language because you guys are both water signs. So send me an invite to the wedding. I love wedding cake.